Hello everyone, welcome to my video lectures on subject fluid mechanics. In this video session, we are going to discuss unit number 1, that is introduction to fluid mechanics, and we are going to discuss scope and importance of fluid mechanics. Myself, Dr. Rushikesh Kulkarni, I have completed my PhD from VIT Vellore. Let's start the discussion. What is meant by fluid? So in this session, we are going to discuss the introductory part of the fluid mechanics. So what is meant by fluid? A fluid is a substance that continuously deforms or flows under the applied shear stress, no matter how it is small. So fluid is a substance that continuously deforms. We know that there are three states of a material, that is solid, liquid and gaseous state. Out of that three phases, liquid and gaseous state comes under the concept of fluid. So it continuously deforms either because of the applied shear stress or because of the own phenomenon without any pressure forces. Fluid always flow no matter whether it is small or large. Fluids are subset of phases including liquid and gaseous and some extent plastic solids. Just now I told that there are three phases of any material, that is solid, liquid and gas. So out of that, if we consider the liquid and gaseous state, we consider it under the concept of fluids. In common usage, fluid may be either liquid or gas. Liquid or gas. It do not consider the solids. Let's take example of the fluid. Air, water, oil, all these comes under the concept of fluids. So fluid is a substance that continuously deforms under applied shear stress, and the examples are air, water and oil. Now let's consider what is meant by fluid mechanics. So fluid mechanics is the branch of science which deals with the behavior of the fluid at rest as well as in the motion. We have just studied that fluid are two types, either it is in liquid state or either it is a gaseous state. So fluid mechanics is the branch of science which deals with the behavior of the fluid. The fluid may be at the rest or it may be in the motion. We have to consider both the phases of a liquid. This branch of science deals with the static, kinematics and dynamic aspect of the fluid. So in fluid mechanics, we consider three aspects, that is statics, kinematics and dynamics. So let's see one by one in detail. The study of fluid at rest is called as fluid statics. So as I told you that if the fluid is resting, it is not moving in any direction, the study is known as fluid statics. If the fluid is in motion but without considering the pressure forces, is called as fluid kinematics. So in fluid kinematics, the fluid is in motion but it is freely moving. There are no any pressure forces acting, or we are not considering that pressure forces, is known as fluid kinematics. Now third is, if the fluid is in motion and if we consider the pressure forces, it is called as fluid dynamics. So this is the third branch of the fluid mechanics. First is fluid static, where the fluid is at rest. Second is fluid is in motion but we are not considering the pressure forces, is called fluid kinematics. And third is the fluid dynamics, where we are considering fluid in motion and considering the pressure forces. Now what is the scope and importance of fluid mechanics? Why we study the fluid mechanics and what is the importance of this subject? The knowledge and understanding of basic principles of fluid mechanics is essential to analyze the system in which fluid is a working medium. Nowadays we are designing any kind of systems where fluid is considered as a working medium. Let's consider the example of gearbox. So in gearbox, we are putting oil as a lubricant to reduce the friction between the gears. So there we have to consider the concept of fluid mechanics. In heat exchanger, we are using two kinds of fluid, hot water and cold water. Again it is a type of fluid. While designing any kind of automobile, we have to consider the flow of air. So we have to again consider the concept of fluid mechanics. So whenever the system consists of any kind of fluid, that system is known as under the consideration of fluid mechanics. Now let's see the design of most of the all transportation media requires the knowledge of fluid mechanics, automobile, ships and aircraft. In case of automobile, as I told you that air is always moving around the automobile, so we have to consider the concept of fluid mechanics. Ships, we know that ship propels inside the water, so again it comes under the umbrella of fluid mechanics. Aircraft, we know that aeroplane moves in the air and air is surrounds complete aircraft, so we have to considering the movement of the air while designing the aircraft. So all these factor of design consideration comes under the concept of fluid mechanics. The design of all kinds of fluid machinery including pumps, fans, blowers, compressors and turbines. So all this comes under the umbrella of fluid mechanics. We know that we are using water pumps to lift the water, so different designs of pump. Then fans, we are using blowers, compressors and turbines for power production. To design all these machinery, we need the knowledge of fluid mechanics. Other applications include design of lubrication system, as I told you just now that lubrication box or coolant box in radiators in automobile, all these factor comes in the cooling and lubrication system, and we need the knowledge of fluid mechanics. Heating and ventilation system in private homes, large buildings, shopping malls and design of pipeline system. We know that nowadays while designing homes, offices, shopping malls, we need to consider the central AC, that is central air conditioning system, where we are moving our coolants throughout its design. Then we have to consider the concept of fluid mechanics because their coolant is considered as a fluid. Refrigeration and air conditioning equipments, we are using compressor, condenser, expansion device. All these devices uses fluid, that is coolant or refrigerant. We have to consider the concepts of fluid mechanics. The list of applications of fluid mechanics are not only limited to mechanical engineering but have the scopes in civil engineering, mechatronics and other fields of science and engineering. So what I told, wherever there is a fluid medium considered in working, we have to consider the fluid mechanics. So we've seen that fluid mechanics subject is having not only application in mechanical but found the application in civil engineering, mechatronics engineering, because nowadays this is the emerging field of engineering where we are designing the electronic equipments like laptop, computers, then mobiles, TV. Wherever we have to cool these equipments with the help of fan, and we need the flow of air to get the device under constant temperature, so that we have the application of this fluid mechanics in mechatronics engineering also. Let's see some of the equipments, that is pumps, fan, blowers. This is water pump, these are the fans and blowers. Then compressor, this is the air compressor we normally use to fill up the air in our tires. Turbines, then we are using the turbine, wind turbine. This wind turbine works on the concept of air for the conversion of wind energy into our electrical energy. These are the steam turbines we are using in power plant, whereas the steam is used to generate the mechanical work, and further mechanical work is converted into electrical energy. Then refrigeration and air conditioning equipments, this is split AC where we are using refrigerant to move from our compressor, condenser and this refrigeration unit or indoor unit. So this comes under the concept of fluid mechanics. So this is all about this section. Thank you.